In this video, we're going to show how to use 5 steps to solve a linear equation system. In this example, you see we have these two equations. And the first step is always check whether there's some non-integer coefficients or constants. For example, here in equation 1, right, we can see there's a 0.3, which is decimal number, and also there's some fraction number. This fraction number, like here, all those are fraction numbers, right? So typically, we don't like fraction number and decimal number. So the first step usually is just use soups, single equation soups, to remove, to convert those numbers into integer number. So let's just go through the templates. So step 1, are there any coefficient or constant that are fraction or decimal numbers in the equation? Then definitely it's yes. Right? So yes. If yes, then we apply soups and on A, right? This is for A. So A, we need to think about this. So this is 0.3, right? We can times 10. Then this times 10 will become 5. This 1/5 times 10 becomes 2. So times 10 definitely will work. So the soup, single equation soup, will be times 10, right? And the resultant one is, so 10, right? Both sides times 10. Then we will get is 10 times half x plus 0.3y equal 10 times 1/5. So we basically get 5x equal 2. Okay, so this is the resultant equation A. And are there any coefficient or constant that are constant in B? Okay, yes, same question. So yes, because there's in equation B we have 1/4, 1/3, so it's yes, right? Then we're going to apply SOLBS, and apparently 3, you see there's 3 and 4, so we need to think of the LCM of 12, right? So we basically times 12 on both sides. So that means, so it's 12 times 1/4 x minus y divided by 3 minus 1 equals 0. You distribute it in, right? So you get 3x minus 4y minus 12 equal 0, right? So this is the resultant B. So the resultant equation system, this is just copy what we found. The resultant equation system after step 1 is just copy them down, just right. And for B is for y minus 12 equals 0, right? So now once we have remove those fraction number and decimal number, we have integer coefficients and integer constants. That's better for us to solve it. So now we also think of which is our target. So if you want to target x, right? So find target available for cancellation. So basically we want to find the variable we want to cancel. In this case, if you want to, say you want to choose x, then you need to use LCM between, there's a 5 over here, so it's 5 and 3, right? Because there's a 3 over here, so you need to think of it's 15, right? If you use y, then LCM, the coefficient is 3 and 4. Well, so 3 and 4, the LCM is 12. I'm sorry. Right, it's 12. So, I mean, it's almost same difficulty. So I would choose 4 just because it's slightly better. So I would choose y. I'm sorry, I would choose y as a target variable because the LCM associated with y is 12. So I will say the answer here is y, right? I just choose y as the target variable. So the for A, the soup is just 2 times 3 times 4, right? We want to get a 12y, right? And the resultant is 20. Let me do it. Details. 4 times 5x plus 3y equal 4 times 2, right? Which is 20x plus 12y equal, this is a 2, right? So this is 8. Okay? So the B should B, right? We want to make this because we times 4, right? For A, we times 4 here, we got 20. Well, we got 12. So for B, we want something about minus 12y, right? That's how we cancel, right? If this is A, right? We want B at the end has this minus 12y. That's the target. That's a goal. So how to make the coefficient in front of y to be make it into 12. So we basically times 9 minus 12. So we basically times what? Because it's minus 4 here, right? Minus 4 here. We just times 3, right? So the resultant one is 3 times 3x minus 4y minus 12 equals 0, right? And that will give us what? If you distribute it, you will get 9x minus 12y, right? And minus 36 equals 0, right? So now we can start to cancel because there is plus 12y minus 12y. So we can add the two equations together. So what do we got? So we basically, you know, if you can just copy them down, right? I mean, you just you read about it. It's like, hold on. Let me copy it down, move it down, like, okay. So basically, we want to add them up. So when we add them up, we have 20x. I just repeat it. 12y equal 8. I align. Notice that you need align. You need align this equal sign, right? So align the equal sign. Make it straight down. Okay. Align the equal sign. Now the second equation now is 0. So we have what? 9x plus minus 12y minus 36. You add them up. So this will cancel because it's plus minus. So we left is 29x minus 36 equals 8. So now we got this 29x minus 36 equal 8. This is a single equation. There's only one variable, so we can solve it. So it's very easy to solve it, right? Because we can have how to solve it. You basically do soups for both sides. You have a soups for both sides, same operation. We basically do a plus 36, 8 plus 36, right? Then we get this is 44. This cancel out, so we got only x on one hand, so on left hand side now. So now we do another soup. We times 29. 1 over 29 times 29x equals 1 over 29 times 44, right? So we can get another, so we can cancel this out. So we get x equal to 44 over 29. So we get x equal 29, right? Solve the target. So remember we targeted y here. Look, we targeted y, right? This is our target variable. Now we want to solve the target variable through substitution. So we basically substitute. X equal 44 over 29 into any of the equation above. Any one of them. You can pick either one of them. You can pick this one, A, or you can pick B. Either one of them. You just pick one which is easier for you to solve. I like to pick, say, I choose to pick the first one. Say first one, 5x plus 3y equal 2. Okay, so basically I have 5x plus 3y equal 2, right? So I'm just substitute this in. So I basically get 5 times 44 over 29 plus 3y equal 2. Now the rest is just a soup for single equation. So basically you have 3y, right? 3y equal 2, both sides minus this, right? 29, 44, right? So basically this is 5 times this. So it's 2, so it's 29. So 2 times 29 minus 4 times 44, right? So we got 29, 858 minus 220. So we got 29 minus 220. So it's 220 minus 58, 2, right? It's get 1, so 6, 162. So it's 1 minus 162. That's the answer. So this is, so we got the answer for x, for y, I'm sorry. Minus 62. So, okay. So this is how we solve this question in 5 steps. Thank you.